Modern Warfare. One of the most popular warfare games ever, except probably for real warfare. Well, that's not popular, I guess, warfare, but there are lots of different vehicles in your Modern Warfare game. Uh, one of my favorite parts of the game is to use this machine gun thingy. Um, and you can fire at Will, or at John for that matter, or Bob. But you fire, and it's part of the game playing. Now, in this particular case, you're on the back of a personnel carrier, so you're along for the ride, but you can shoot at things. And so here I am. I'm shooting off to the right of the vehicle, and now I'm pointing over to the left and kind of the back and now the rear of the vehicle. I find it's most important when playing a game such as this one, well, any modern warfare game, you need to do two things. You want to keep watching the television screen because that's where the game is, of course. And you also want to try to shoot at the enemy, you see, because sometimes, you're shooting and you don't want to hit the wrong guy. You see, so here I am. I'm zoomed in a little bit, and I see those fellers up there up top, and I think what I want to do is shoot them. Oh, where's my phone? But you want to shoot them, so it must be the phone for someone else, of course. But I didn't shoot them. You know, I stopped shooting them. And one of the great things about Modern Warfare 2 here, um, you got your words on your screen, and for those of you who know how to read, and of course, with a game such as this, reading is not actually part necessary. But if you can read, ooh, look at the screen. Oh, just getting the splashes on there. If you can read, it really makes the gaming experience that much more uh, memorable. There's a lot more you could do now. Now, you see, one of the things also about Modern Warfare is the general mayhem that you can spread. Um, I'm uh, trying to shoot, and it's very difficult for me to tell what I'm doing. Sometimes my thumbs they try to take over when they. Oh, there we go. You see, and this is one of the nice segues of the game. You could pick up your weapons, and here, if you see on the table, there's a wide range of weapons. What I would suggest you do, well, you see there's a flashlight. The batteries are not appropriate bullets. And there was this one time I was playing, I don't know, probably a couple of days ago, and I had my batteries, my flashlight. I tried to put them in my gun. Oh, there we go. Um, and see there again, if you can read, it makes the game better because you got your instructions of what to do on the screen. So here I am going down the hallway, and you'll notice that I am firing at the enemy. Yes, I'm because the firing at the enemy is an important aspect of the game. I mean, you could fire at your own teammates, but um, that's not a good part of the game. And there's more words, and that's one of them grenade deals. And sometimes that can be complicated to use a grenade because you have to use like two different triggers. And I have a lot of buddies here, and when we play, we try to play the game in such a way that we only need to use one trigger, not two. Uh, because I don't know about you, but when I play and I need two triggers, sometimes my thumbs get confused because, well, my brain's confused actually about it. Um, so you just keep plowing on ahead, you keep shooting, and you're up the stairs. And it's always a good idea to look around in this game because you never know when someone's behind you, and there's more words telling you what to do. And we must be getting close to the end of the mission here soon. Reloading. Now, that's another important part of the game, is to reload your weapon. Because if you don't reload your weapon, well, you're not going to be able to fire. And, that's problematic. So here you go down the hallway, and you want to crouch. Oh, don't try to drive the cars because that doesn't work. Unless it specifically says you can drive the cars. But in this case, you can't drive them. I mean, you could try to get into the cars and drive them, but I think you find that you can't drive them. Oh, look at that slaughter. Well, we aim to please in this game. And, the important thing that I'm trying to show everyone here is that slaughter, see, now there's a nice pool of blood. And blood is an excellent thing in a game. And the great thing about the game is the blood that's here, you can't buy that blood anywhere. You can't go to a blood bank. You can't go to a blood savings and loan. You can't go to a plasma savings loan because it just doesn't work. But anyway, here we're coming to our checkpoint, and we're going to have a little conversation now. I sometimes replay the conversations because I find that these gentlemen, they speak too fast. And that's the end of part 1. Thank you.
Once upon a time, there was an ugly man. He looked into a camera and decided, I guess I'm ugly.